Right, so today I'm carrying on with the family farm. Nothing too much to report. I have to try and remember that I'm making these things about 2 weeks ahead, so what would be news, like version 2 being released, is no longer news, and so we shan't bother with that. And in fact, as I walk down to get the tractor, there'll be a little splash screen from our sponsors, well, not our sponsors, our good friends PCSG, and then we will get started on some more seeding. Welcome back to Family Farm. As you see, we're making our way slowly down towards the tractor. I decided I'd have a cup of tea and a bit of a break and sort of feed Boris. I don't think he wants feeding. He's a fairly hefty dog. Alright, we're going to carry on doing these fields. We've got wheat, but in these two, and canola in the other one. I decided to carry straight on. I was originally going to go and get some seed today, or sort of this towards the end of the day, but in the end I decided not to get any more. We'll go until we run out. I can't get in that side, the pipe's in the way, and also all the governs. I'll never remember that. Let's just get everything started. And as normal, I forgot to switch my headphones on. Better. Great having these headphones which are wireless and you switch them on and off, but I keep forgetting to switch the dusty things on. Right, let's get everything up and running. Haven't got the brake on, so we're alright there. How far away from the edge are we here? Well, we'll drop it. Well, I was going to drop it and forgot. So we won't drop it, we'll go back again and start again. And I think actually we're not in the best position there. We want to come over a bit. About here will be better. Not, we're going to miss a whole strip. And I don't want that. Hopefully that will do. Drop it down and let's go and see how we do. That looks a bit better. Shouldn't take us too long to get the wheat, and I'm hoping I can get that done tonight before it gets too dark. Yeah, we're right there. Lift it up and leave the thing switched on. Oh, yes, think I'd never operated one of these things before. Huh, I enjoy having operated them much, and God, the sun is blinding today. I really ought to clean this screen up. I don't want to clean the rest of the tractor up. I kind of like it a bit scruffy, but the screen certainly does want cleaning up. No, right, now we need to go right up to the end now. I think we'll be okay to come in if we get close to this edge to start doing proper up and down over the full length of the thing. A wider cedar would be nice, but as I keep saying, I want all this stuff. I think that's all I was saying last time you were with me. I want all this stuff, but I just cannot afford it. I think we've got to get this farm back on its feet first, because it's been neglected for far too long. On an awful note, I know the Wobster's GPS mod is out, but in beta form, but I'm still using the Mowgli version. It's nice and simple, and for a simple chap like me, it pays to things not overly complicated. Right, with that we get back. Oh, didn't tell you that. I found a pub. one has to find a pub, and I joined the local darts team. Just want to see if we have actually got all this along here, because it's starting getting dark. Oh yeah, it looks alright. That looks fine. Looks good soil here. So I've got to see if I can remember how to play darts. I haven't played it for ages. But you can tell that they are very short of players, so I wouldn't have got a look in. They gave me a trial. I think what finally got my position in the team was I bought everyone a drink, not just a drink, a large short. I tell you what, the little bit of money I brought with me here went down fairly rapidly then. I will have to, once I've got this in and fully fertilised, I will have to go and look for some contract work. I know there's plenty about in the valley. Farmers keep telling me that, you know, they're short of men. You've seen the size of it. Well, I call it a town, but it's really nothing more than a village. It's not very big, and it's definitely getting older, the overall population now. I suppose it happens. The young tend to want a bit more than they can get locally. I'd like to see if that shows up a bit better. It washes it out a little bit, but it does show where I've been slightly better. But I think we're actually better off just on the headlamps. Wouldn't normally run with the lights this early in the day, but at least it's not cost me any more. Except possibly a blown bulb or two later. Yeah, so Wednesday nights is darts night. Oh, found one thing I can do now. Now I've got to find other things. I looked at the sports facilities. There is a cricket team, a football team, but well, I'm certainly not a footballer. The last time I played football, I was cropped for weeks. I used to play for the company I worked for. I was in their team, but again, it wasn't very good. Somehow they got the idea, because I'm quite tall, I should be able to head the ball well. And they put me into central defence, and central defence is not my idea of fun. In fact, I think I should just go along. I think I will. I'm just going to change my direction for a moment. I'm just going to put a couple of headlands in, because I haven't got a lot of room here. Maybe 2 or 3 in here, but I turn around a bit better. You have to think of these things. I think I need to do this down the other end too, because of the trees there. And luckily, what I'm going to do too, I'm going to go straight across there. They're both going to have weight, so I might as well do the headlands on both of them at the same time. Now, I just hope those birds don't go and eat all the grain again. I think we get away with 2, I hope so, because if I was going to do 3, I need to start from this end. Funny how you think of these things after you started doing it. I'm not the only one to notice that. The boys after the event is very good. Oh yes, nice and wide. Yeah, we should be able to turn out a lot easier now with the room we got. I must think seriously about getting animals into the place apart from Boris. But he doesn't produce a lot of goods. He's there to talk to, especially at night. It can be a lonely life, this farming life, especially when, like, this place has been allowed. Well, it hasn't been allowed, just because of circumstances. Started to go under. And Father, not meaning to, didn't help matters by not getting in touch with the right people at the right time. Alright, let's just hit that. I forgot what it's doing for a moment. It's old age. At least he kept all his equipment, which was one thing, and his field, so well, most of his field, so we have had something to go with. But there's going to be a struggle with the depressed prices. And boy, are they depressed. I think I mentioned this before, but I saw a low the other day of, I think that was feed barley at £45 a tonne. You cannot. Oh no, it's going to put in a couple of headlands this way. You cannot grow up for that price. Not by the time you bought the seed and what have you. It's impossible. Something's going to have to give sooner or later. One for the fact I'm in the middle of doing this, so I'd have a look at the prices with you. Tell you what, we get to the end of this row, and we'll just have a quick look and see what the prices are today. The tablet I got keeps me nicely up to date with the prices. It's a minute by minute thing, and most of the price, well no, to be honest, an hour by hour, but most of the prices hold for an hour. But if there's mind you, if you get a good price and there's a lot of people wanting to sell, it's not so good then. So look, prices. There we are, look, wheat down to 71, a lower 71. It's 78 for barley. Oats are not so bad. I'm hoping our oats are going to do well. Rape, 145 low. That's all we're going to be growing anyway. But that is disgusting at the bakery, of all places. Why is that prices going up? You can see what we've done here so far. So I did lift it again. Now let's get myself lined up for another pass. Now we can finish going up and down. We're trying to get this field done, and what I'll do is just do this one field with you, then I think I'll let you go. Well, it depends how quickly we get this one done, of course. And yes, I should be lifting these seeds up to this. It's just wasting a little bit of seed on the ground between, and that will die off because the grass won't let it in. See it. There. It's starting to get dark. I don't think we will do any more than this tonight. Get this one done. and where I have the other wheat and the barley field to do next time. What I might do is do this wheat. Yeah, I will have to go and get seed before I even attempt it yet. Ripe field. That's a racing certainty. Should just about have enough in here to do these two fields. They're not that big after all. It's in the size of some of the fields on here. Oh, one day we will own some of those. And to be honest, I really should be thinking about finding another wife. One of my own. Again, might have had one of my own and couldn't keep her. That we're away again. Oh, go away. Yeah, I think a lot of these look like ravens. They look a bit sort of silvery grey on the back. Yeah. Right, let's see. We're just at the end here. We're now halfway through. Oh, we're halfway through this field, roughly, and halfway through the video. I'm going to make this half an hour. I don't think anybody can put up with me trying to film madly for half an hour until something really starts to happen. Yeah, we still don't actually know about the road. Well, the road certainly was a lie. It was put about by someone who wants something out of this place. We don't know who yet. Everybody has their own suspicions. Just level up a bit better. Oh, and it's still gone that way too far. But we think it's to try and depress the land prices and try and allow the speculators to come in, and because the land prices are low, they will actually offer high, because as agricultural land is worth less than as prime development land. And so I think that someone is deciding they're going to develop around here. And you have seen the place, I've shown you around, and we'll see more of it as we go on. It's a lovely area to live. It's quiet. Not everybody's cup of tea because it is quiet. But if you like the quiet life with good countryside, this is not a bad place to live. And then you can get down by the river. It's excellent. Now, have we missed the whole strip out there? I might well have done. I shouldn't do using this retrofit GPS we're using at the moment. We are looking to get them all singing, all dancing. Whoa, slow, slow, slow. Take it on a little bit further. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, we have missed a bit. So what we need to do is come up where we missed it and just make certain we hit that and all. Yeah, as you can see better now where we missed it. We're gonna make little enough profit without wasting part of our field. I'm toying with the idea of ploughing around the edges of these fields, or these fields, to make it a little bit bigger. I did think about combining these two, but I still think it's really good, or it's going to be a lot of hard work to get those trees out. And we just come over a bit more. That's better. Yeah, that's better. We haven't had any offers. I'll get back to the land thing. We haven't had any offers, but I talked to a couple of farmers around here, and they definitely had offers. And very decent price too. Neither of them are actually tempted at the moment. Well, both are relatively young, and both got children who can take over from them. I think the ones who won't be so keen to stay are those who are getting on a bit and have no children because they've got nothing to hang on to the farm for. They're the ones I'm looking for once we make our fortune, of course, to buy land off. But first we've got to make a fortune. And as someone said, to make a small fortune at farming, you need to start with a large fortune. And in today's conditions, that's not far out. Well, supermarkets tell us how much they're going to pay us for our crops. It's a case of trying to find fresh outlets for our stuff away from the big boys. There's nearly all the big boys were causing us hassle. I was looking at milk. A lot of milk at the moment around here is quite a very good price. I was looking nationally, and some places where the supermarkets reign absolute supreme, the price is plummeting. And of course that will knock on to here at some point. Just got a bit quiet when I'm trying to line this up. I bet you're all grateful, eh? I bet you wish I was lined up all the time. About another half dozen passes and we should be done. We'd be done a lot quicker if I was getting it. If I wasn't doing such a big overlap. Looks like that front tank needs a bit of painting on it. I don't think that's the lights reflecting off it. That's losing its sheen. And I don't mean Barry or Mister. The reference to both will go right over your head unless you have a certain age and certain interests. That's better. That's actually, look, I just about got it this time. About where I want to be. Make certain we're not missing a bit, but we're also not overlapping too much. See, I can do it once. Just a pity I can't do it every time. Let's line her up again. That doesn't look too far out. There's not. This is when I look at my coverage map and find I missed those areas. Well, that normally happens with fertiliser. It's a great pity I cannot afford to put in a workup. But workers cost money. on, every time I can save a penny, it's a penny I can put into the farm itself. Right, you come down here. How we're getting the hang of this now, you know, one day we get this spot on. With nay bother. It's another one of those overcast sort of days, can't really see too well, but there's not a lot of blue sky out there. Looking forward to a nice rest after, well, I say rest, I'm going to be taking all my equipment out and see how many fields I can destroy for my fellow farmers around here. I think I'm going to specialise in just doing spraying jobs. It's simple, easy and quick. Although they do pay well for baling, but you really want two if you're on that to do it justice and quick. I think we are we're well past it. Right. Come on. Pull round. Wait, come back. Oh, I think we might do this in one more pass. In which case, I think we will end here. And what I'll do is have a wheat field off screen and do the rape next time. I think that's fair. We'll probably have some weeds problems too soon. I don't think we're quite going to get this in one. It'll be touch and go, I fancy. No, should do. Let's find out anyway. See what happens now. If we can't pair. Oh yeah, we got it all. What little we don't get at the edge, I think can stay undone. And we've got just over just under half a tank of seeds, so it should be enough to do the other wheat field, but won't be enough to do the rape. Oh, it's out a bit here. I will just whip back down and do that. That's be a pity to spoil it now for hate and for tar, as they say. What they used to say, I don't think they say it anymore. Old sailing ship days. So they tell me. Used to read a lot of the Hornblower stories when I was young. I got into these swashbuckling tales. Right, with that I'm going to hand you back to the author, and I'll see you next week. Right, now, so as was said in the video, I will be just doing the other wheat field. I'm going to probably get Courseplay to do it for me, to be honest. And we'll come back and do the canola, and that will be the next game day. We will do that. And we'll just get this set up, ready to go. So our nameless farmer can come back and do that next time. And I think we need a screenshot. We must well take that whilst we're here. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do fine. And go. A moving shot for once, and you will have heard a very loud noise as the thing fired off. Anyway, with that, it's Merriman saying thank you very much for watching. If you love it, so please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, go on, subscribe. You know you really want to. You know it makes sense. Let me just check we did get all that. Yeah. You know it makes sense. You're only upsetting yourself by not joining. Oh yeah, that's enough. That's enough of my begging. Just matters what have we got? Oh, look at all those there. Oh, 41 fertilized. Wow. Harvest. I'm not interested in doing harvest. That's too much work. Oh, yes, 76,000 for doing it, but that is big. That's 2-day job. That's probably a full day and a bit job. Yeah, I think we'll do some fertilizers, if there's still any of those left. Anyway, any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, feel free to post them in the comment section. And I read it. Oh yeah, I better finish off. I read everyone, and I try and reply to everyone. I certainly try and acknowledge everyone. If you anything a bit deeper you wish to know, ask me on PCSG. You can private message me on PCSG. It's Merriman on there, MEREMAN, and the email for general queries, if anybody should want to, is merriman@gmail.com. Well, with that, I think that's just about all of it. So it's cheerio for now. Cheerio.